Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Kazega Suyoku Fuiteiru Run with the Wind, episode 15. And last episode, Prince got his official records. In the scene that just made me emotional, and I started tearing up, and Haji was also tearing up. Like, it was such a feel good scene. I loved it. So, everybody got their official records, so now they're gonna be doing the qualifier, I think. So yeah, now before we get into this episode, if you guys like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and please consider supporting me on Patreon at patreon.com/filimini. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. They're trying to run the Hakone. Who? What was that? I'm still not used to this intro. Like when it comes to blowing, take me out. When it comes to that, I'm like, yeah. But then the first few, whatever, I don't quite know how it goes. Kansai University. Place of destiny. I noticed that he wasn't smiling. This does not look like mine. Doesn't he have parents? Look at Juji and Jota, they're so excited. Why is Yuki like that? Oh. Uh-huh. But you didn't say anything. What? Is it a love triangle? Uh, I don't I don't even know who's Joji, who's Jota. Oh, Destiny something is the title of the episode. No. You did good. Is that a cameraman? Oh. Why is he not picking up the call from his mom? I know, right? That was such a first page. Why do I feel like it's gonna be anticlimactic? Oh my gosh. Mom? Is the mom not okay with him running the aqua naked then? So they're not in contact with him, but now that they saw him in the paper, they're calling? Is that what? Aww. The D-Day. He's running. Yo, weather, why would you do this to us? Ugh. I guess. Who's the guy with the hat whose face they're not showing? What? The steepest in the world or something? Sam. Me. Ichi. Here we go. The pure running form or whatever. Careful. Are you freaking kidding me? Yo, if something happens to Haji, like, I'm gonna. The guy was already injured, had to stop running for however long. Now he's starting to, like, run again. And he wants to run the Hakone Kiden. And then, like, there's this thing in front of him that could get him injured again. I'm like, yo, y'all better not do this to him. Like, for real. They better not do this to him. They ran the qualifiers. They all have to finish, or like that's it. I think that's what they said. I love when they were running and Takeru's in front, right? Haji is in the back, like right behind him, and then he's like, "Ike, like go," and then he just like sped off, and then he saw the, that perfect running form of his that he usually admires and everything. I love that scene, and I love the before they started, they were in line, and they're like, each university, like they should line up by university and everything. So they were in line, and then Haji's like, I forgot. The mountains are like the steepest in the world. Like, I love that scene too. I don't know. I like the fact that Haiji is about to get injured or whatever. Like, it's sort of like, I don't remember what else happened this episode because of that. Let me see. I'm just gonna scroll through very quickly. The team is in the paper, and now they're gonna get interviewed on TV and everything. And then there's this photographer or videographer or whatever, somebody from the press, I guess, that's following them doing their routines and everything. When Haiji gave that speech about polishing their mental and whatever, I don't know what he was doing. That I kept thinking of Haikyuu's sensei and his speeches, his metaphors and everything. That's where my mind went. So after he was done, and the journalist whatever that was there was like, oh my god, he was so like impressed with his speech. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly how I felt. And then the very next scene, they were drinking and everything. And the guy's like, should y'all be doing this right now? And it's like, that's what they do, like, all the time. And then their coach, they're like, I'm gonna give you the advice to succeed or something like that. He's like, left and right, like, in front of each other. I'm like, yo, that's what you had to say? Then there was the scene when they were like in the papers, and then everyone's parents calling them, right? And then you see Yuki like on the side, sort of like the way he was just sort of like looking at them and agreeing with them, like, does he not have parents? And then you see the mom calling, and it seems like he's not wanting to pick up. And then while they were drinking and everything, he got the call. He went outside, and then he picked up, talked to them. It's like the way he talked to them, you can tell that they're sort of like strained. There's something wrong with their relationship. And when he got back in, Kakeru was there, and he told them that was I don't know if his mom. I don't know who it was that called him. Probably the mom. He said his parents. I think he said something about them not talking and they were calling or something or other. So I'm like, have they been having like, has their his relationship with his parents, has he been strained? They've not been talking to each other for however long, and now that he's in the paper, they're trying to call him or something. I don't know, but there's a story there that I want to learn more about. There's still that journalist that keeps following them around. I don't know. I just don't trust that dude. Oh yeah, Musa. Last episode, he was telling Kakeru that he discovered something and he didn't see what it was. And he said in this episode, he's like, Hana is in love with one of the twins. And when Kakeru asked him which one, he's like, one of them or something. Is he the one or the other? I'm like, well, of course. Yeah, so we still don't know who it is between those two. Haji was having doubts about his training regimen. He's like, should I be more forceful? I guess give them more laps to run and stuff. And Kakeru's like, no, because he was getting stuffed with his previous high school team, and the fact that Haji gives them the freedom to run when they want to or something, like that's the best environment. And I agree with that, because don't be forcing people to run when they don't feel like running. And Haji doesn't do that. Well, he used to do that in the beginning, but now I'm okay with it. Okay. Is there something else? No. That's basically what it is. Now, I seriously hope nothing happens to Haji, man, because, no. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/FreeDMini, and you can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.